Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Monday Night Sliders series presented by Eastern Shore Racing and BBM Racing. Round number 3, USA International Raceway this time around for these drivers tonight as we get ready to go racing here in round number 3 this evening. Should be a lot of fun as we get ready to rock and roll 305 sprint cars USA International tonight. So again, round number 3 at USA International Speedway here this evening. I'm sorry if the announcing sounds a little off tonight. I got a little bit of a toothache going on, so I'm going to make announcing interesting, but nevertheless, we got a race to call, and that's exactly what we're going to do. As we got 3 minutes 43 seconds now, 42 on the board. Qualifying is up right now. I'll get you right back to the track in a moment. But before I do that, let's step away for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be ready to go here from USA International. But a big shout out to our brand new channel sponsor, Grid Finder. Let's hear more about Grid Finder right now. Alright, race fans, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, GridFinder.com. GridFinder is the easiest way to find online sim racing leagues for iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, F1 2020, or Vector 2, and many more. Racing sims and games alike, you can find leagues in the UK, US, Europe, Australia, and more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find all the leagues you see here on Extreme Sim TV as well as many more. Alternatively, if you have a league or a community yourself and you're watching this, get yourself signed up on the site and join the other 1,000 leagues currently registered on Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. Welcome back to USA International Speedway. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a commercial break. But right now, qualifying wrapping up here for the Monday Night Sliders, Eastern Shore Racing League. Now let's take a look at where we're at. Dustin, top of the board, 21-172 for that driver of that number 20 machine. Isaac Sounds second. Jason Butler third. Mike Lano, Maverick, Brian Pike, Nicholas, Kevin Hendricks, Mr. Ostridge, messed that up, did I? And Marco back there, Hendrick, Beauchamp, and Michael Robinson, and Corey Dale back there as well. Again, Corey Dale picking up the win back round number 1. If we remember, back then it was Corey Dale going to victory lane when we opened up the season here 2 weeks ago. But right now we are here at the USA International Speedway. 13 cars here tonight. It should be one race for sure as far as heats go. And probably that and then your feature. So it's going to be a pretty quick show here tonight. Kind of the way it goes here sometimes. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll this thing. Heat number 1 will be coming up here in just a moment. And as we're thundering through this series, this is already round number 3 for these guys here at USA Speedway. Looking over here, I'm going to get you your idea on where we're going next. Let's go back up here and look, if I can, where we will be next week. We get ready to go racing here in the 305s. Oh, that's horsepower in the 305. And, of course, it was Corey Deal holding back Maverick back there. And when we went to Eldora week number 1, then we went on to Bristol Motor Speedway for week number 2. And it was an interesting race at Bristol as Dustin got it done there with Isaac coming home second. So that, again, was a great race as well. Now we're here. It's week 3. What is it going to take for these drivers to walk away USA International Speedway with a win here tonight? And right now, Dustin's starting on pole, so you take a look at it. Dustin coming off a win at Bristol, qualifying up front. He'll be your pole sitter here tonight. We're going to get ready to go. Heat number 1. We'll get qualifying out of the way here. As you can see, cars lining up behind the iRacing pace truck. Dustin right there on pole. And as you see, we got 7 of us out here. So we may actually have 2 heats here tonight. We'll see what it decides to do. Rolling off behind the iRacing pace truck. Getting ready to go green tonight from the USA Speedway. Again, coming off of Bristol last week, it should be very interesting to see how Dustin does here in this 20. Seeing if he can string 2 wins together 2 weeks in a row. Or what about Corey Deal? Can Corey Deal go back to victory lane? Or will we have a 3rd straight different winner over 3 weeks? All that to be determined here from the USA International Speedway field. Getting ready to go green here tonight. See the pace truck off of turn number 4. And the light should be down this time by. It'll be 1 to green for the stars of the Monday Night Sliders Series presented by BBM Racing. And I actually got to fix my headline. Typo. I see I made a boo-boo. Let's fix that, shall we? There we go. That's fixed. So, round number 2, round number 3, heat number 1 is getting ready to go green here on Extreme Sim TV. Thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. The Eastern Shore Racing Monday Night Slider Series presented by BBM Racing. Heat number 1 is going to be green as they come out of turn number 4. Put it in the air. There we go. Green in the air. We are underway here from USA International. Out front, Dustin leading where he left off, or back where he left off last week. Out front, Jason Butler up there on the high side trying to rip the top right now. And I think with these these 305s, we're going to see everybody dive to the bottom, side by side behind them. That is going to be Mr. Ryan on the bottom, looking for moves. He'll make it work to the inside. Move him to 5th. Great move there for the 95, up to the top 5, 7 to go. Heat number 1. Race leader Dustin out front. You got Maverick in 2nd. Jason Butler in 3rd. 4th right now is Kevin Hendricks. Ryan in 5th. Single file behind them. Battle double file here on the bottom. That's the 6th to the inside. Buchamp on the inside. He'll pick up a 2 for Ryan. Had to jump out of the throttle. Kevin as well having a problem on pit road. But Ryan is going to pick up 2 for 1. Top 5 there for the 95. Meanwhile, Dustin out front leading. Pretty good little gap over P2 of Maverick, Jason Butler, Buchamp, and Nicholas. And you can see everybody hanging on here side by side. That is Nicholas in that 5-1-2, hanging on right now. 4 laps to go from the USA International Speedway. And again, out front, Dustin leads. Pretty good gap over the 14 of Maverick right now. Maverick trying to close the gap down. Can't do it right now off of turn 4. Field single file off of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. They'll come back by this time by. Flagman will have the green high in the air. And we're going to give them 2 to go here at the USA Speedway tonight. Out of turn number 4. Dustin, man, just doing a wonderful job out front. 2 laps to go. Green still high in the air. We're good to go. 2 to go at USA tonight. Eastern Shore Racing, a Monday Night Slider Series presented by BBM Racing. Out front, Dustin winning last week at Bristol Motor Speedway. He's back here this time around at USA in heat number 1. He leads off of turn 4. White flag in the air. Heat 1 coming to a close here, and it's Dustin well in command over Maverick in 2nd. The gap now 1.13. Back there, Butler third in the 10, trying to close the gap. Can't do it through 3 and 4. Put the checkers in the air, and it's going to be Dustin picking up heat number 1. Congratulations, Dustin. Heat 1 for that number 20. Picking up where he left off. He'll start polling the feature later tonight. And we're going to get ready to heat number 2. It's actually going to give us 2 heats here. So let's take a look at the lineup here for heat number 2. Now that we got this kind of sort of working, let's see if our live starting grid is working this week. Isaac Sauls and Mike Leno right there in second, top 2. Third, Brian Pike. Michael Robinson, fourth. Fifth right now, Corey Dill. Marco right there in sixth. That is going to be your 6 cars. Heat number 2, 8 laps. We'll come around, get ready to turn the lights off, and get them going for heat number 2 here tonight at USA International Speedway. All right, as we get ready to go here, heat number 2. Light should be down on the pace car, ready to go for what should be another 8-lap heat with Isaac out front, leading on their green. Let's see who is going to put their name on top of the board with a heat win here tonight. From the USA International Speedway, pace truck bringing them around. It's going to be Isaac, Mike, Brian Pike, Michael Robinson, Corey Deal, and Marco right there in 6th position in the 55 machine. So heat number 2 of the night for the Eastern Shore Racing Monday Night Sliders Series presented by BBM Racing here at USA International Speedway. Pace truck down pit road. Here we go. Put the green in the air. We're rolling. Heat number 2 is underway. Isaac out to an early lead. No surprise there. Great jump for him. On board that row bar of Isaac as he pulls away. Mike in second. Third on back as they work their way down the back straightaway right now. Double file right here. Let's go to our drone cam. The Pike right there leading. Hanging on. Let's go drone cam here at the USA International Speedway. Brian Pike, Michael Robinson back here. Everybody to the bottom. 7 laps to go. Mike trying to hold on to that P2 and now run down Isaac. Isaac can't get away from him. Trying to run down Brian Pike. Isaac checking out. Brian Pike holding on to second. Outside here comes Mike. Big run. That's 69 trying to get up there in the loose dirt, carry the momentum. Can he make the outside work? No, he can't. Car slides out. He'll jump back in the line. 5 to go this time. Mike. Michael Robinson still hanging on to 4th. Mike in 3rd. Single file down the front straightaway. 2 wide up front right now. Brian Pike to the inside. Pike there in the 99 runs the bottom. Outside Mike. Halfway down the back straightaway right now. Wheel to wheel is ahead of turn 3. Mike able to take advantage here. He'll hold on. Edging ahead right now, Brian Pike. Move Brian to 3rd, side by side 4th and 5th. Corey Gill, around 1 feature winner. Right now inside at the top 5, moves for 4th to the outside. Corey Gill looks to the outside, looking for running room. Michael holding it down there, giving him plenty of room on the top side. Off of turn 4, single file. Brian Pike, 3rd right now. 3 laps to go from the USA International Speedway. Isaac Sauls leads in that Napa Auto Parts number 5 machine. Mike in 2nd. 3rd place on back. Brian Pike, Michael, and Corey Deal right on top of each other. Green flag held high. 2 laps to go Heat number 2 coming to a close here tonight. 1 lap to go this time. Brian Pike right now holding on to that P3 position. 1 to go at the stripe. Now down into 1 and 2. Everybody dives to the bottom. And everybody runs the inside lane. Nose to wing to tail right now. Not nose to tail, wing to tail. As they run the bottom right here. Checkered's going to be out. Side by side at the stripe. Who's going to get second? It is going to be the 69 second, Brian Pike, and third, Michael Robinson. Fourth, folks, we're going to go ahead and pack the track. 4 minutes of warm up, and we're going to get ready to go feature racing. So please stand by. Right now, we're going to go for yet another commercial break. Brought to you by Grid Finder. All right, race fans, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, GridFinder.com. GridFinder is the easiest way to find online sim racing leagues for iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, F1 2020, or Factor 2, and many more. Racing sims and games alike. You can find leagues in the UK, US, Europe, Australia, and more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find all the leagues you see here on Extreme Sim TV, as well as many more. Alternatively, if you have a league or a community yourself and you're watching this, get yourself signed up on the site and join the other 1,000 leagues currently registered on Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. Alrighty, back here at USA International Speedway. Let's talk to a couple of the drivers here. And we're going to start off. We're going to go down to TeamSpeak or Discord land. And we are going to grab. Who are we going to get down here? Let's get Dustin down here. Talk to Mr. Dustin for a moment. Hey, Dustin, right up here in the booth. You got a copy on it, buddy. Hey, Dustin, man, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? Dustin up there. Let's grab Isaac. Hey, Isaac, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy? Oh, you got me there, Isaac? Don't think Isaac's there. Let's try Ryan. All right, try one more. Hey, Ryan, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? And there we go. We got one of you. Man, what a pair of heats there. Some great heat racing. What do you expect to see over the next 30 laps here at the USA International Speedway, buddy? Well, and you take a look at the situation we're in. You know, Corey picking up the win the first week out. Then we went to Thunder Valley. And another driver, that was Dustin, I believe, picked it up last week. We could have a situation where we could go 3 for 3 here if Isaac can pull it off. Yeah, it definitely tends to rut up there on the high side coming down the front straightaway. Kind of developed some ruts and really weird manners. Yeah, Champ 4. All right, man, we're going to let you go. We're just about done packing the track, as I call it, over here. And we're going to get ready to roll here. Hey, iRacing needs to give us some Hornets so we can have Hornets out there packing the track near warm up. All right, see you later, buddy. Alrighty, folks, 50 seconds away from your feature event of the evening, Eastern Shore Racing Monday Night Sliders here on Extreme Sim TV is about ready to go for their feature event here tonight. A great race, I got to say, great league to work with. We'd love to do more series in the future. If you're interested, look up Eastern Shore Racing on Facebook or iRacing as well. That is Eastern Shore Racing League. Get all their contact information right there on Facebook or on the iRacing Leagues page. Working on getting them on Grid Finder as well. So here we go. 8 seconds left here. Warm up, ready to go. And then we're going to go qualify some trucks, some cars, and go racing here tonight at USA. So here we go. We're going to get them lined up. We're going to go ahead and get your starting grid up and going. We're going to go ready to go here tonight. Sorry about that. You couldn't hear the interview. I had it turned down. I do apologize. I'll fix that for later. But here we go. Grid as follows. As everybody works on getting gridded up here. 30 laps here tonight. And you see your front row, Dustin and Isaac. That's going to be a battle to watch up front. Row number 2, Maverick and Mike. Row number 3, Jason Butler, Brian Pike. Row number 4, Buchamp and Michael Robinson. Row number 5, Nicholas Shell, Corey Dill deep in the field. Row number 6, Ryan and Marco right there as well. And Kevin Henderson right there in 13th. 30 laps coming your way here for the USA International Speedway feature event time. Don't blink, you'll miss it. And we'll wait for the lights to go down. And we will go racing the 305s here tonight. And don't forget, next Sunday evening right here on the channel, I will be racing in the virtual iRacing Bristol Nationals brought to you by the NDRA League, National Dirt Racing Association League. I'll be running in the small block modified street stocks pro late model in the 410 sprint car. That'll be right here next Sunday. All the coverage right here on Extreme Sim TV. Again, that will be me racing some dirt, so hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself come next Sunday. All that coming your way this weekend. But right now, before we go dirt racing ourselves, we got to get this in the books for the Eastern Shore Monday Night Sliders. Ooh, a slider sounds good in multiple different ways. But anyway, we're going to get ready to roll here. Presented by Racing. They're getting ready to fire these race cars up yet again one more time here tonight. Round number 3. The iRacing Pace Truck. Down pit road this time by. We will get the green in the air. 30 laps coming your way. 305 sprint cars, folks. Extreme Sim TV is live here tonight.
Green, green, green.
And green is in there. Your feature event is underway. Now this is going to be the battle up front, side by side. Who can take the advantage early? Around the top side, contact there. Was that Isaac up top? Got kind of nudged there, wheel to wheel. Down the back straightaway, Dustin takes the lead. Leader early, Dustin. Track starting to slick off here around the bottom. Now we're starting to get some multi-groove racing, top lane. Look at Isaac sending it around the top. He'll move to second. Now Jason back here, third, fourth, fifth on back, battling it out. Everybody going to get a single file. Still green to flag. Corey Dill has moved to fifth here early on. Looking to the middle lane here, trying to keep that car hooked up. Trouble behind them. Ryan's involved. 2 cars around, back front straightaway. That is Ryan and one other car of Mr. Buchamp. And he will put that thing on the hook and go to pit road. Meanwhile, Dustin out front, still leading over Mike right here. 3 of 30 complete already, folks. We're going to burn through this one. 3 of 30 in the books. Dustin leads. Mike second. Isaac third. Can Dustin hold on for 2 in a row here in the Monday Night Sliders presented by BBM Racing? 27 to go. And double file up front. Mike leads. Great job taking over the race lead in the 69 machine. Mike to the front. Dustin there in second, then Isaac in third.
Caution, yellow
Caution
flag.
on the racetrack. Yellow is out. First one of the night is going to fly here. 5 of 30 complete in your feature. Caution out. So there we go. Yellow out here already this evening. We'll slow everybody down. Getting a little dusty out there tonight. Starting to slick off, and guys up there running the loose stuff as well. Under caution, kind of kicking that dust up a little bit worse here tonight from the USA Speedway. I want to thank all 4 or 5 guys out there watching live here tonight. I appreciate your views and everything you do. Come in and watch the channel each and every Monday night. First caution of the evening here, lap number 5 here from USA Speedway. And we'll get the lights down in a moment and get them ready back going for you guys. I know y'all want some racing action, so do I. Looks like lights are down on the pace truck. Lights are down, we're ready to go. Nope, lights are not down, they're back up, never mind. Sound like Bristol's race control they had this week. And turn them off, turn them right back on. So, we'll get ready to go once again here. So, unfortunately, I was watching the races over at Brownstown on Saturday night. Unfortunately, got canceled due to race conditions. Fast Eddie going for a wild flip over there at Brownstown. Luckily, from what I've read, he's all right. And he'll be all right. We'll get him back out there. Of course, Davenport at Bristol. Great showing from Davenport as well. Just some of all of the action that we have seen over this weekend. And we're going to get ready to do it all over again next weekend, because I have now been converted to a dirt fan for sure. So, y'all managed to convert a NASCAR guy to dirt. So, good job. However, I'd love to see Brownstown be on the iRacing service. That would be great if we get Brownstown on here. And we're going to get ready to go again. Double file up front. Restart here. Dustin outside lane. Green flag gonna fly. This will put 30.
Green, green, green.
Or 5 in the board of the 30. 25 to go. Back under green. Look at Mike. Great restart. He'll outdo Dustin into 1. Dustin side by side with Isaac. Will sleeper pick out front. Mike out front getting her done. Right now he's going to have to hold off Dustin and Isaac. That's going to be a hard chore. Groove moving up the racetrack. Now we're up near the wall trying to get it figured out. You see how slick it is on the bottom and entry of the corner. Everybody moving these 305s up. Mike makes a mistake. He'll go wide. And that's going to allow a little bit of contact actually with Isaac back there. But Dustin is second. Isaac trying to complete the pass. Now 3 wide up front crossover. Look at the move that Mike put on him. 3 wide through 3 and 4. Mike back to the front. Great racing up front here at USA. Mike leads. Dustin trying to complete the pass. Dustin top, Mike bottom. Halfway down the back, 8 to 8 complete of 30. Great racing. Slide job. Car in the outside wall. Dustin in the outside wall and around. That should be a caution, but it is not. Just did not have that slide job clear. The whole front wing knocked off that 20 machine. His chance of winning tonight pretty much over. Meanwhile, Mike trying to hold off Isaac now. Is it possible we have 3 for 3 here? Maverick to third. Fourth to Mr. Corey Deal. Look at Corey Deal. He started deep back in the pack. 21 laps to go this time by. 21 to go here from the USA Speedway. Nose to tail down the back straightaway. Wondering if these guys are getting a little bit of draft down the back in these wing sprint cars here. You see the 44 up top. Everybody to the top side. Meanwhile, Mike leads this thing. 20 laps to go. Mike out front. Isaac in second. Third is going to be Maverick. Corey Deal hanging on in the 4th position. The driver of the 44 machine right there also hanging on. Corey Deal and Maverick battling for third. 19 laps to go here from the USA Speedway. Out front, Mike leads the way. 19, now 18 to go this time by. Mike looking to make it 3 for 3 here at the start of the season. 3 races, 3 different winners possibly at the end of the night. If Mike can just hold on right now, he's holding off Isaac. And I have to say, in my fantasy lineup, it was not going to be Mike out front that I would have picked. But right now, with 18 to go, it is Mike leading the way with good old Dustin right there in the back and 10th, 1 lap down after that damage. Corey Deal trying to work his way forward to get your winner from round number 1. Right here inside the top 5, running 4th right now, trying to figure out a way around Maverick. Maverick holding the spot very well, though. Let's go drone and camera here. On the drone, you see a crossover coming. Ooh, that's going to be tight right there. Brian Pike, I believe, is out in front behind Corey Deal. Corey Deal right now battling right now with Maverick for that 3rd spot. Give it to Corey on the outside. New 3rd place car, the 44, Corey Deal. And right now, Corey Deal now up to 3rd. Isaac Siles right in front of him. Michael Anano right there in front of him as well. In the 69 with 15 to go, we're halfway. Flagman going to show them half flags this time by. Cars behind them. There's Robinson. One car bouncing it off the fence. That's Jason Butler bouncing that right front off the wall just a little bit. Still keeping it up. That track's starting to go away, and you're starting to see the ruts on the high side. Look at that car bounce as it comes down the straightaway here. And again, this track gets a really weird rut right down the straight in the front straightaway. And it's been that way for, God, 3, 4, 5 builds now. Continuing to do the same thing tonight. And look at this, pushing up. The 10 just can't get the car to hook up there. He'll get back in line. 13 to go. Mike leads the way here, opening up the gap 7/10 of a second over Isaac. Isaac trying to use every bit of racetrack he can to run down Mike. He'll go the middle lane now. I just don't think that middle lane is going to work. I think it's just a little bit too slick. You're going to be right up there next to that wall. Actually getting a little bit of that loose stuff to try to get that car to hook up. It's 9/10 of a second the gap. 9/10 of a second your gap up front. Let's go to our chopper cam here from USA Speedway. And you can see Mike out front, clean and clear. 11 to go. Both of them. You see Isaac behind them. Isaac a little higher in that corner. Now 8.3. It's bouncing around a little bit. Pretty much identical lap times last time by for your front two. 10 laps to go this time by. Gap now stable. 1.9. Or 1.029. Your gap up front as we continue to run. Meanwhile, we got a battle brewing here. 6th, 5th. All these guys on top of each other. Down the back straightaway. 9 to go this time by. Here. Nine laps to go. This time by. Car top side here. Cars right on top of each other. 8 to go this time by. Right here, 8 to go this time by. Mike out front, leading the way. 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go here. Seven to go this time by. Seven laps to go. Isaac Siles right there behind him, along with Maverick. Michael Robinson, Jason Butler, nose to tail, down the back straightaway. Flagman to give them 6 at the stripe. Will be 6 to go here for the USA Speedway for the Eastern Shore Monday Night Sliders Division. Up front, Mike leads. Gap right now is going to be 5/10 of a second. It's closing. Isaac's coming. Can he pull his best Superman Jonathan Davenport impersonation here? He's going to have to run the top to run him down. Looking for the Brimp Cam. He is still coming. 5/10 of a second. Mike out front. Mike tried to hold him off. Going to be tight here at the end. Mike makes one mistake. Isaac's going to be right there. Isaac coming out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Isaac to the bottom, makes up some ground. Man, this is going to be so close here. 3 laps to go. Isaac, 4/10 of a second back. Will he go back to the inside 1 and 2? Or will he run the top? Mike made a mistake there, got into the slick a little bit. Isaac really putting the pressure on now. That Napa Auto Parts number 5. Isaac now coming to the cross flags, 2 to go. Who is going to get the win here in round number 3? Down the front straightaway. Mike trying to hold off. Isaac putting the pressure. Mike to the bottom. I don't know if I would have done that. He's trying to defend. Will it give Isaac a run? He's running out of time. Coming to the white flag. Which way do they go? Isaac's going to run the high side. And Mike's going to be right in around the middle. 1 lap to go. Isaac now, he'll go to the basement. And inside slides up. He's not going to be clear. And they crash. Car in the outside wall. Mike going to get crashed here. White flag. And Isaac's going to come through 1 and 2. Or 3 and 4. Checkered flag. Man, oh man. And that's the way we end it here at USA. Wow. Go back and take a look. Isaac goes to the basement, tries to clear, just ran out of room. Nothing Mike could have done there. But right on board with Mike. He is not going to be happy. Wow. Holy moly. So Mike ends up upside down to end this one. Folks, it kind of caught me off guard. I thought Isaac was too far back, but he went to the basement and made it work. Kind of, I guess you could say. Wow. On board there, you see on board with Isaac on the... man, oh man, you got to feel bad for Mike a little bit here. I don't know if there was anything Mike could have done differently. Wow. So, that is the way we ended tonight's race here at USA Speedway for the Monday Night Sliders. Folks, after this commercial break, I'll be back with your post-race interviews in a moment. Alright, race fans, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, GridFinder.com. GridFinder is the easiest way to find online sim racing leagues for iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, F1 2020, or Vector 2, and many more. Racing sims and games alike. You can find leagues in the UK, US, Europe, Australia, and more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find all the leagues you see here on Extreme Sim TV, as well as many more. Alternatively, if you have a league or a community yourself and you're watching this, get yourself signed up on the site and join the other 1,000 leagues currently registered on GridFinder. Find your place on the grid. All righty, folks. Here at USA, wow, what a show they put on. Here, let's see if we can get a hold of Isaac, who got the win here. I don't see Isaac in here, unfortunately. So we'll grab Corey Deal coming home second. Hey, Corey Deal, might appear in the booth. Got a copy?
Hello.
Hello. We won week 1. You're going to come home second here in week 3. Great run here tonight, dude.
Crazy. I got a really bad qualifying. I was really loose, come in last second. Just couldn't figure it out. And then in the heat race, I got some laps down, figured it out. And then in the, I don't do that restart. That started the race. I just went.
Well, you did a great job, man. Congratulations on the run here tonight, bud.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it was fun.
Well, man, you definitely had fun. That was for sure. What did you think when they got in front into each other there that last lap? Do you think you had a shot at it?
No, because I kind of went too far back. I kind of let them get away from me. If I was a little bit closer, I think I could have been there. But when they got into each other, I was like, "Holy crap!" I seen him flipping in front of me. I was like, "Where do I go? Do I do? Sure, floor it."
Tell you what, Silas went to the bottom. He went to the basement. When he got to the top 4, he ran out of room in a hurry.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, man, great run here. Not sure exactly what the points are setting at, but in other words, great job. Congratulations on a great run tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
And I don't think Isaac's in teams in Discord, is he? Don't
I
see
think
him.
there and then you left.
Okay. All right. All right. Good job, buddy.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. Let's see if we can get at least Isaac or Maverick down here. Or don't see anybody. I don't see the other 2 of your top 3. So again, great run here for everybody tonight. We'll be back next week, round number 4. Until then, thank you for watching the Eastern Shore Racing Monday Night Sliders, presented by BBM Racing.